What if I told you that China has just built a luxury sedan so advanced, so detailed, and so meticulously engineered that it could stand right beside the world's most elite names, Rolls-Royce, Maybach, and Bentley, and not look out of place? Well, that's exactly what's happening right now. Welcome back, guys. Today, we're diving deep into the Huawei Maextro S800, a car that doesn't just redefine luxury, it redefines the meaning of craftsmanship, technology, and intelligence in motion. So before we go anywhere, make sure you subscribe. If you love mind-blowing car engineering, hit that subscribe button again. And if you want more full-length breakdowns like this, detailed, factual, and story-driven, hit subscribe for the third time. Now, let's get into it. The Maextro S800 is the result of an extraordinary collaboration between Huawei, China's leading technology giant, and JAC Motors, one of the country's most experienced automakers. Huawei brings the intelligence, from computing chips and sensors to digital ecosystems, while JAC Motors brings decades of vehicle engineering, manufacturing, and craftsmanship. Together, they've created a brand known as Maextro, aimed squarely at the top of the luxury pyramid. The S800 sits as the flagship of this lineup, a symbol of how China now intends to compete with the global elite in the ultra-luxury sedan segment. Let's start with design. The Maextro S800 doesn't look like any other car on the road. It's massive, measuring about 5,480 millimeters in length, 2,000 millimeters in width, and 1,536 millimeters in height, riding on a 3,370 millimeter wheelbase. That means it's longer and wider than many full-size luxury sedans, even longer than a Mercedes-Maybach S-Class, and almost at Rolls-Royce Ghost territory. The proportions are imposing yet refined. The front fascia adopts a modern Zongheng Xinghan design language, built around 4 horizontal LED light bars and 2 vertical daytime running strips that resemble futuristic jewelry. The lighting sequence at startup feels like watching a symphony of precision. Crystal-style headlights sweep across the front, while a massive full-width taillight bar at the rear glows like a galaxy at night. It's not just a taillight, it's an art piece that Maextro calls the Galaxy Scroll. Moving along the sides, the car's silhouette flows like a sculpture, clean, elegant, aerodynamic. The drag coefficient is only 0.206 CD, which is extremely low for a sedan of this size, almost on par with Tesla's Model S. It helps reduce noise, boost efficiency, and improve stability at high speeds. The car rides on stunning 20 to 21-inch alloy wheels, offered in premium finishes called Sunshine, Moonlight, and Starlight. The flush door handles, smooth body surfaces, and hidden sensors make the S800 look like it was carved from a single block of metal. Every door features millimeter wave radar and LiDAR sensors that detect objects and automatically control how far each door can open, up to a maximum of 77 degrees, which is perfect when parking beside another luxury car. When you walk toward it, the car projects a light pattern onto the ground, and the doors gently open to welcome you. Every single part of this design screams sophistication and awareness. The rear design continues this futuristic theme. The long LED strip, the integrated spoiler, and the Maextro logo set in the center of the trunk lid give it presence. Even the trunk is powered and sensor-aced. It opens automatically when it senses you approaching with luggage. The car is available in unique dual-tone paint finishes like Dawn Gold and Black, Wildland Brown and Gold, and Polar Silver and Gray, all applied using multi-layer nano-coating technology that gives depth and reflection similar to handcrafted finishes. Now step inside, and it's like entering another dimension. The cabin of the Maextro S800 is an environment of absolute calm and precision. The materials used are world-class. First-layer calf leather, hand-stitched natural wood veneer, crystal-cut control knobs, and more than 40 kilograms of sound-insulating materials strategically placed throughout the cabin. Even the floor mats are multi-layered and acoustically treated. The result is a whisper-quiet atmosphere. At 60 kilometers per hour, cabin noise levels measure around 56.7 decibels, making it quieter than most Rolls-Royce and Maybach sedans under the same conditions. Inside, you have 2 main configurations, a 5-seat layout for family or executive use, and a 4-seat executive suite layout, which turns the rear cabin into a private business lounge. When you approach, facial recognition unlocks the doors. The car automatically loads your saved profile, seat position, mirrors, steering column, climate control, music preferences, and even scent and lighting tone. The front dashboard is dominated by 3 large digital displays, one for the driver, one for infotainment, and one for the passenger. A large 76-inch head-up display projects essential information directly onto the windshield, showing navigation, driver assist visuals, and warnings. In the rear, passengers enjoy fold-out wooden tables, a refrigerator, dual wireless phone chargers, massaging and ventilated seats, and a panoramic starlight roof with adjustable lighting that can simulate constellations. Every seat is heated, cooled, and has multi-mode massaging functions. Each of the 4 main seats has its own microclimate system, so temperature and airflow are adjusted individually. Rear passengers can fully recline, extend leg rests just like in a first-class airline suite. A 43-speaker sound system surrounds the entire cabin with 2,920 watts of power, supported by seat-embedded bass exciters for full low-frequency vibration. Audio quality is tuned by a professional studio team, delivering an immersive 3D surround experience that competes with Bang & Olufsen and Burmester. Cabin air passes through a multi-layer purification system with PM 2.5 sensors and an active ionizer, and can even infuse fragrances according to your selected mode: business, relax, or dynamic. When it comes to technology, this is where Huawei's presence truly shines. The car runs on Huawei's Harmony OS 4.0 based cockpit platform, offering instant responses and cross-device connectivity. You can control the vehicle using voice, touch, or gesture. For example, you can wave your hand to close the panoramic roof, or swipe through the air to switch songs. You can ask the car to adjust your seat, check your emails, start a video call, or even set the mood lighting. The artificial intelligence system recognizes voice commands from every seat, distinguishing who is speaking and responding accordingly. And all of this connects seamlessly with Huawei smartphones, smartwatches, and home devices. This isn't just a car, it's an intelligent companion on wheels. Now, let's get serious about performance. The Maextro S800 is built on Huawei and JAC's brand new Xuangwu architecture, designed for safety, rigidity, and modular scalability. The structure achieves an impressive torsional stiffness of 53,300 Newton-meters per degree. That's more than many high-end sports cars. Over 92% of the body uses ultra-high-strength steel and aluminum, including 2,000 megapascal integrated door rings for extreme protection. The car comes in 2 primary versions: battery electric (BEV) and extended range electric (EREV). The battery electric version uses a dual-motor all-wheel drive system producing 390 kilowatts, which equals roughly 523 horsepower. It's powered by a 95 kilowatt-hour battery pack, enabling a driving range of around 702 kilometers on the CLTC cycle. It sprints from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.3 seconds, and thanks to its 800-volt architecture, it supports ultra-fast DC charging, going from 10% to 80% in just 12 minutes under optimal conditions. The ERE version adds a 1.5-liter turbocharged petrol engine that functions solely as a generator. It never drives the wheels directly. The standard dual-motor ERE still makes 390 kilowatts of power, offers up to 400 kilometers of electric-only range, and stretches to an incredible 1,333 kilometers of total range when combined with its fuel tank. There's also a tri-motor ERE variant producing a massive 635 kilowatts, about 852 horsepower, capable of 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds, with a combined range of 1,200 kilometers. Claimed energy consumption sits as low as 0.09 liters per 100 kilometers in efficient mode driving. These numbers are astonishing for a sedan that weighs over 2.6 tons. Ride comfort is supreme. The S800 uses a dual-chamber adaptive air suspension with active electronic dampers and spatio-temporal inference technology, meaning it scans the road ahead using cameras and LiDAR, predicts bumps, and adjusts damping before you hit them. This is similar to Mercedes' Magic Body Control, but Huawei's system integrates AI prediction and real-time computation. The car also features a rear-wheel steering capable of plus 12 degrees of movement, allowing the turning radius to shrink from 5.05 meters to just 3.8 meters. It can even perform a 16-degree lateral crab walk movement for tight parking spaces. Braking is equally advanced, using electrohydraulic regeneration, 4-piston calipers, and dual-chip wheel sensors to ensure precision control. The stopping distance from 100 kilometers per hour is just 34.5 meters, remarkable for a vehicle of this mass. Safety is on another level. The S800 packs 32 to 36 sensors, including 4 high-definition LiDAR units, 5 millimeter wave radars, 12 ultrasonic sensors, and multiple 8-megapixel cameras to enable Huawei's ADS 4.0 autonomous driving system. This platform supports lane keeping, adaptive cruise, highway self-driving, traffic jam assist, and automated parking, including vertical and diagonal spaces. The vehicle can even reposition itself slightly if someone parks too close beside you. In emergencies, the cabin protection system automatically tightens seat belts, adjusts seat angles, and raises windows milliseconds before impact. It also unlocks doors, activates emergency lights, and prepares redundant power systems for rescue situations. Now, in terms of market impact, the Maextro S800 sits directly among the world's premium names, yet at a fraction of their price. The S800's starting price in China is around 708,000 yuan, roughly $98,000 US, while top-spec versions reach 1,018,000 yuan, around $142,000 US. Compare that to the Mercedes-Maybach S680, which costs over 1,468,000 yuan in the same market, or the Rolls-Royce Ghost, starting at over 3 million yuan. That means the Maextro delivers comparable comfort, size, technology, and in many cases, superior range and performance for less than half the price of its rivals. That's why within just 1 week of launch, the S800 received 3,600 orders, and within 30 days, that figure rose to 6,500 orders, an incredible response for a new luxury brand. The technology doesn't end at performance. The Maextro S800's intelligent ecosystem integrates everything from autonomous driving data collection to AI-based predictive maintenance. The vehicle updates itself over the air. New features, safety improvements, and entertainment functions can be downloaded just like smartphone updates. The navigation system integrates with Huawei's cloud computing to calculate routes based on real-time road, weather, and charging data. You can pre-cool or preheat the cabin remotely, and even start the generator engine to recharge the battery automatically if you plan a long trip. In real-world usability, the S800's cabin experience is what truly defines its identity. There's an unmatched sense of calm and silence. The seat design has a zero-pressure ergonomic structure, developed with medical-grade analysis. The massage programs use multiple air bladders controlled independently for different zones, and the headrests are filled with soft gel foam for a cloud-like feel. Cabin lighting has over 256 color shades, allowing moods to shift from pure white daylight to deep amber night glow. In relax mode, the car lowers the suspension, dims the cabin lights, reclines the seats, and plays a low-tempo track that syncs with seat vibration, effectively turning the interior into a spa lounge on wheels. Now let's make the comparison crystal clear. When you compare the Maextro S800 to the Rolls-Royce Ghost, the Rolls-Royce wins on bespoke craftsmanship and heritage, but it lags behind in technology, efficiency, and digital integration. The Mercedes-Maybach S-Class holds its ground with brand prestige and rich comfort, but its electric range and intelligence level aren't close to what Huawei delivers. The Bentley Flying Spur is a driver's car, but its user interface and semi-autonomous systems still rely on conventional architectures. The Lucid Air Grand Touring is fast and futuristic, but lacks the ultra-luxury material warmth that Maextro emphasizes. So, the Maextro S800 sits right in the middle of all these worlds, blending cutting-edge tech from Huawei with handcrafted luxury from JC's experience, and wrapping it in a price point that undercuts everyone. Of course, not everything has been without controversy. During one winter test, the company showcased the S800 outperforming a Maybach S680 in -20 degrees Celsius cold weather conditions, after which the Maybach owner complained that his vehicle had been used without authorization and allegedly damaged. The story went viral online, generating debate about the methods used in testing and the rivalry between traditional luxury and emerging Chinese brands. While the truth of that specific incident remains debated, it undeniably amplified awareness and attention for the Maextro brand worldwide. Beyond controversy, what really matters is what this car represents. It's the embodiment of how far China's automotive industry has come. Just 20 years ago, the idea of a Chinese brand competing with Rolls-Royce or Bentley would have sounded impossible. Today, the Maextro S800 shows that with world-class technology, advanced materials, and intelligent design, that dream has become reality. This isn't a copy of European luxury, it's a reinvention of it, sharper, smarter, and ready for the digital era. Let's put everything together clearly. The Maextro S800 measures 5,480 millimeters long, 2,000 millimeters wide, and 1,536 millimeters high. It's powered by up to 635 kilowatts, has a range of 702 kilometers electric or 1,333 kilometers combined, uses 43 speakers, dual-chamber air suspension, and an 800-volt electrical system. It charges from 10 to 80% in just 12 minutes, features plus 12 degrees rear-wheel steering, and includes autonomous driving ADS 4.0. It achieves 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds and costs less than $150,000 fully loaded. When you see that on paper, it becomes clear why the Maextro S800 is not just a new car. It's a warning shot to the entire luxury industry. So, what do you think? Has China officially cracked the code of ultra-luxury mobility? Is this the beginning of a new age where technology, comfort, and value all meet at the same table? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and tell me which part impressed you most. Was it the range, the luxury interior, the power, or the price? And before you go, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button one more time. Hit it again if you want to see me compare this car side by side with the Maybach S680 and the Lucid Air Grand Touring. And hit subscribe for the third time if you want more content that brings you the future of automobiles in full detail, unfiltered. This is the Huawei Maextro S800, a masterpiece of technology, luxury, and ambition. And it just might be the car that forces the rest of the world to rethink what luxury really means.